Hey guys, it's Alice again and welcome to a Raw Wednesday. I feel like I haven't done a Raw Wednesday in so long and I've missed doing it. I have like crazy makeup on right now, so if my eyes look weird it's because I've been experimenting with eyeliner. But the point of today's video is actually I'm going to talk about my experience with getting the contraceptive injection. I actually got it exactly a week today. I got it last Wednesday, so it has been a whole week. And I mean, this is what it looks like. It looks pretty fine. I'm presuming you can see like the smallest bit of bruising, but I have the contraceptive injection. I have the Nexplanon, I believe. I will leave a link down below for an NHS like information guide on all the technical things, but I thought today I could talk about the process of like how it affects me and how it is when it gets put in and how it is when it gets taken out, because I have actually had 3 contraceptive implants so far. I keep calling them contraceptive injections because I've had that too, so if I say injection, just ignore me. I'm on about the implant. I feel like I've said injection a lot already, wrongly. Oops. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Let me know what other Raw Wednesday videos you'd like me to do. And let's get going. So, like I said, I had the contraceptive implant done exactly a week ago today, and I actually went back to my hometown GP in Doncaster and had it done. And I have actually had 3 implants in my lifetime. The first one I had when I was 16. I got myself, that made it sound like it was bad. I got into a relationship and the sensible thing for me to do was to get some contraception, and because I have migraines I cannot have a certain hormone, so I can't have estrogen, I believe, and I have to have pro-estrogen because I get migraines. So the sensible option for me was to either have the pro-estrogen pill or an implant or the injection. So I am really bad at remembering to take medicine, like incredibly bad, so the pill wasn't a sensible idea for me. I knew that would probably not work out, so the implant was the way forward. And I had it the first time when I was 16, and again it was fine. And then I had it changed when I was 19 after the 3-year course. The first time my periods were kind of spotting on and off for the first maybe like 9 months to a year, and then they just stopped completely. And then I swapped into the second implant, and the actual like swapping process I was quite concerned about, because obviously they have to like make a small little cut or an incision on your skin to get it out. Was a little bit scared, not gonna lie. I feel like that's the main worry people have when getting the implant, but honestly it feels like nothing. Like, they put a numbing injection into the area that is going to happen, so after you've had the numbing injection you can't feel a thing. And I'm not kidding, I'm not like buttering it up and making it seem nicer than it is. You genuinely cannot feel a thing. Like, the worst part is having the numbing injection, and that's not even that bad. I've had like shots and stuff, do you know, like different shots we had to get in school that felt worse than the numbing injection, to be honest. So yeah, the like removal method isn't any different really. They make very small cut and then they basically pinch the end of the little rod and get it out. Sometimes the rod has like gathered scar tissue around it, so sometimes there's like they've got to cut it out basically. I'm really sorry if this is making you cringe, but honestly you can't feel it. You're usually just like laid on a bed just like la 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 la. Don't think about it too much. And then I actually had one put straight back in that first time, so I had 2 cuts. I had one where they took it out and then one where they put it back in. So I actually bleed quite a lot. It's just something to do with me. Not everyone does it at all, so I end up with like a big array of steri strips. Like, you don't get stitches, you don't need anything like that. They just like put a bandage on and then they put like an actual full-on like bandage around your arm to try and like reduce the bruising. This time round, same again. I went to the GP. She asked me some questions, I signed a form, she made sure I knew what I was getting myself in for basically. She said that it might stop my periods again, and I mean, so far I haven't had a period. It's obviously only been a week, but because I've been on the contraceptive injection, I think that stopped my period. So I don't know, I'll probably update you on the vlogs about the period situation. Probably TMI, but we're all friends here. So yeah, she just inserted it. She actually, I'll show you a little bit of a close-up in a cutaway, but you can see the marks above from the previous ones, and then she actually put it in like maybe 2 centimeters below, 2.5 centimeters below, because she didn't want to interrupt any of the scar tissue from previously. Right now it is a little bit yellow. What I will say about this one is that it was so itchy for like the first maybe 4 days. Like, it's only today that it hasn't really been itchy. I haven't really noticed it at all today, like exactly a week later. The day after having it done, your arm is pretty sore, so you just have to be a bit delicate. Like, I sleep on this side, so I just had to remember not to sleep on my arm. It's not like excruciating, it's just a bit like, ouch, okay, yep, that hurt, don't do that again. And then it just gradually gets a little bit better. I didn't really have my bandage on for the amount of time I needed it on, because it wasn't fastened very tight and it was falling off, so I took it off. But I had to keep the actual big square plaster on for like 5 days to a week, and after like 5 days it was falling off, so I just peeled it off. You can't get your arm, you can't get the wound wet just in case of infection, but after I took my plaster off I saw that it was pretty much healed, other than it being a little bit red, so I was like, right, I'm gonna take a bath because my hair was disgusting and I needed to bath. Top tip though, if you need to shower with a wound, wrap your arm in cling film, works wonders. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, it wasn't, at first I was a little bit concerned because of how itchy it was, and like certain points it was sending like a little sharp shooting pain through my arm, but I think that was just it settling, and now that it's been in there for a week, like pretty much I can touch the entire thing and it doesn't really hurt. I'm interested to see how it goes. The insertion and the removal process is something that doesn't really worry me anymore. Obviously you get slightly anxious before you go in because it's not natural having things jabbed into you, but honestly it's fine. And if it's something that you're considering and you are a little bit worried about it, do ask me questions in the comments. If you've got friends that have had it done, ask them. Make sure you take someone along with you. I took my mum, I'm 21, no shame in the fact that I took my mum, and when they were doing the numbing injection I held her hand and squeezed it a little bit because yeah, I could feel that. But I mean, other than that, I was quite happy. Just walked out with my little bandage on, carried on with my life really. So yeah, it's definitely a successful method of contraception for me. There are a lot of different stories and it affects women differently, so you cannot guarantee how it is going to react to you. I'm sure there'll be a few people in the comments that have their own stories to share, so please do. But they are very, very different. I mean, it is hormones and your bodies react differently to hormones. Like, my friend was like so moody when she had the implant, so she ended up taking it out, whereas for me it's fine. So it's just kind of a little bit of trial and error. And I mean, this one lasts for 3 years, so I like that I now don't have to think about contraception for 3 years. And I feel like at this point in my life it's the sensible thing to do. So yeah, let me know what your experiences are with contraceptions or the implant, or I don't know, if you've got any questions or worries, let us know down in the comments. Either I will reply or I'm sure someone else will. Thank you so much for supporting me and being a part of Alice's army. Let's all stick together. Let's all be empowered. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little chatty video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you soon. Bye.